Other than my camera is not extremely blurry. Okay, I think I'm live and I think everything is going. I'm gonna double check a couple things and finish posting where I am while everyone gets here. But to anyone that's already here, I hope you're doing great. And what did I do? Okay. Had a little bit of technical difficulty starting today. Hopefully we got all that out of our way and we're ready for some fun now. I'm just posting in the Discords and then we will get going. One last place. Okay. That should be good, that should be good, and we should be good. Get multi-stream chat up, and I think we're ready. What is going on with my camera though? Oh well. I don't think too many people are here to see me anyways. Oh. Is that on my TV? Oh, okay. It was just so loud in my headsets that I thought it was coming on my TV. Fortnite X Jujutsu Kaisen. That should be a nice hype event. Alright. I'm gonna get my secondary device set up to where Streamlabs fails me, I can still see. Alright. So we are playing Final Fantasy still. I did get a good few hours in this week, but sorry, start talking when my chair stops. I did get a good few hours in, but I definitely didn't get nearly as far as I thought I would. And the side quests are pretty quick, so I tend to try to grab them and grind them out quickly. Hey there, MP. Welcome, welcome. This guy sounds quite desperate. Can barely hear the game. Alright, let's turn that up then. Let me know how that is by the time you hear me saying this.
Keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake. They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late. What is it, Lubor?
I might help if I unmute myself. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope everyone is doing great tonight. Thank you, Payne, very much.
Excelsior!
There's William. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. I had some technical issues starting my stream. It was only wanting to start on YouTube and not Twitch, but got some things updated and ready to go. Hey, Azrael. Doing alright, man? Appreciate the lurk. Have a good one, brother. We're just doing a side quest real quick, and then we're right back into the main quest.
People start to think me careless. I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
And that's our protagonist right now. Pretty wicked looking sword. Welcome, welcome. What's everyone getting into tonight?
Should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Let's see how we get there. The long way.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Come on, go the gates.
We'll make this a little bit shorter. Gotta love a good chocobo run. Thank you for giving us a wonderful stream there, Payne. All the parts I watched were quite enjoyable. I hope you get some good rest tonight, though. I know you were very tired.
By the flames.
Some of those levels are pretty crazy on Super Monkey Ball, or any of the Monkey Ball games.
Thanks, boy. Nice try.
That was a pretty crazy dodge sequence there. Old Faithful. It's weird to see these have a unique name. And give him a little berserker barrage.
Nice try.
Let's get 9, and there we go. Oof. Not the one I was wanting. There we go. This is the biggest health bar for an enemy that doesn't even have a stagger bar. Bath Bomb. That's a unique name. Boom. Alright. I don't think anyone minds hearing you laugh, Impy. Yeah, I know how that goes, Payne. I got a C4 tonight for my caffeine pill. Next big video. I don't know. I know I'm going to start doing a monthly Punisher video. I'm going to go through the different movies and TV shows that he's appeared in. Of course, his own TV show. And then I'm going to start going through like various arcs and do like a video per an arc. But the next like build video is probably going to be this. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, while I have you, I'm going to grab that figure real quick. I'll go to a full... But this isn't for me. A local buddy got this Macross kit for a birthday present. But he's uncomfortable building it with the whole Japanese instructions and everything. So I'm going to be building that for him and making a video out of it. But let me grab that new figure real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. But this is Fulcrum Abominus. And just to give you a comparison to a standard size Batman. So he's a pretty big monster. Yeah, it definitely looks better than the pictures. I'm going to give it the whole Gundam panel lining treatment, though. And do a couple washes on it. I think it's going to be like incredible. Yeah. Impy's all about her book talks. What? Ask them.
No, I don't. No.
Why? I'm gonna ask them if you don't. Yeah. I've done a couple of McFarlane figures and it really adds some additional depth to them. And then a color washer too is gonna... But the yellow, he did really good with making it look like worn construction equipment, which I thought was quite neat. Wait, can I just fast travel back there? Yep. If you have either one of the Power Armor Lexes, those make a world of difference with the panel lining. This is a side quest, so I'm gonna kind of speed through some of this dialogue.
My mind was on Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice, former apprentice, if I don't pass this test.
If anyone actually cares about the side quest dialogue, let me know though. I'm speed reading it in my mind, but I could slow down for y'all. When we get to the story here in a moment, we will slow down and enjoy the different beats.
That's
What, MP?
hear you great.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving
Turn it up the
this
rest of the way.
We need information.
That is max volume for the game then.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for
You
a
need to get a
living.
worse microphone.
There's the
so
butcher,
everything's
of course, and a number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade.
Turn it up the rest of the way.
I think we have a plan.
That is max volume
Let's
for
get
the
to
game.
it, shall we?
Just,
I'll talk to every cook I can
Okay.
find. You speak to the butcher.
just kind of, I guess,
Depending on the game's volume, I have to adjust it, so.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
hear that?
Well, the head on the blue one is like he's combined with Darkseid. That's why he comes with that throne too. So he becomes quite the villain for Superman in that arc. Like he actually takes over Acropolis and everything. Man, I just want to turn in the quests I did. I wasn't looking to start like 50 quests here.
Made from the stones of years. The man who saved my... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment.
It does look quite like a tragic face for sure.
Expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. The blue power armor one.
something you can worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks.
That one.
Right. It's high
He's
time I
in
got
his
back to
sitting
With
position.
little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
But that's the one I'm talking about. In case it isn't the one you're talking about. Oh, I thought I was hearing my voice from yours. Alright, we got a level up at least. I can definitely see that. Darkseid's not the prettiest face to merge with.
Wait, it said...
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and start this main quest.
Good girl.
Come on, girl.
Backtracking where we were though. I'd say it still looks better than that one new Superman face though from the 2-pack. To me, that I can't get the image of the bigger witch from Hocus Pocus. Face looks just like hers. But on that figure I did panel lining, and then there were some parts on his rib cage that were supposed to be glowing. So I kind of tried doing that, but mostly just turned out white. Learned some techniques though that I might go back and fix that.
Cuckoo will be hiding inside.
Oh, it's not the screaming face one. It's the one that's like smiling.
You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him.
I will bring it up real quick.
I will. Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate, and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled.
I think you're thinking about the Doomsday one, the 2-pack for that one. This is the Superman versus Superman 2-pack. Let me get to the McFarlane page.
I betrayed my nation to save my skin. Like the coward.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I kind of like that one. I'm an apologist for that one, but I think I'm like in that 0.05% on that.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that
Where is it? He has been releasing way too much stuff.
Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You
Multi-packs.
Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world.
Alright, I know somewhere I can find it for sure.
A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms.
I'll find a meme.
I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers.
Okay, so I didn't find a meme, but I found a picture. Let's try to make this full screen. I'm not trying to dox someone on Facebook, so saving the picture.
You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do.
Just
By ruling Rosaria,
download.
and by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every
Okay.
realm may judge my actions.
So we're gonna pause the game for a quick second, and then oh, I don't have a screen capture for. Yeah, we'll just go to this. Do a quick little. Screen capture. Okay, so this is the one I'm talking about.
Oh no.
One second, I'm trying to make it where it's formatted the way it should, but I'm sure you can see that face. Okay, there we go. But let me bring up the image I'm talking, or the sister I'm talking about. Come on. Open image, a new tab. So yeah, I think it looks like the sister on the far left there. Where'd it go? Okay. But okay, I'm done ragging on that for now. Get back to the game. I've seen where someone applied some heat to it though, and like molded the face a little bit, and it actually looked quite awesome. Awesome.
I am certain my
And the special garb at Subathon.
You really are just like him, you know. Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder.
So far, that's my big plan, was making sure it was a garb stream, which I'm happy I got to accomplish. I'm sure William and I will come up with some other shenanigans by then, though.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew.
He was a
We have
pretty
much
good
to catch
fighting
up on,
companion,
you and
honestly.
I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Regale.
You can regale me too, Torgo.
One cool thing did happen off stream. Torgal has like a digi evolution, basically, where he can transform and transform back.
I'm coming for you.
Looks like a crazy energy beast, though. Whatever you're most comfortable in, man, because it could be a long time you being streaming, so whatever of your gear is most comfortable is all I care about.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
So, is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets.
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken softness, like eating a...
Welcome, sir.
A question. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something.
Fair enough. Knives is first and foremost. It's got to hold an edge. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm...
So a knife that stays sharp.
Where'd my other target go? I just saw them right before I talked to her.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't crack, no matter how rocky the road. Hanging lanterns, keep it up from your door.
Eyes aren't that bad, are they?
Silver platters, just like they eat off in Castle.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Maybe if I get far enough away, it will reappear, so I know the general direction.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of dissolved green.
Okay. Nice. I'll have to watch on the VOD.
Wait, incense. What?
I'm not the best at catching the beginning of streams.
Yeah, but what would be the point? Mine's still closed.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good...
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Don't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Those are hard enough as it is.
Thank you.
Business.
Hear that?
Man after my own heart.
So, the carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had
I was kind of thinking the same. I would say you have it pretty pegged. I mean, you did help design a lot of his merch with him. Say you have a fairly good grasp on it.
Have you learned anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy, and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his... That can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses no. Must be missing something.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off...
Agreed. Luba wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to... Trouble is, it's either durable, meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. A merchant. A favourite of Ford. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Oh my goodness, dude. Why can't you go talk to herself?
Isn't that like how most like side quests are?
Sometimes, but
Like-
sometimes they actually like have a reason why they can't. He's just like, yeah, I'm too nervous to go talk.
It's like you want me to
Come
hold
on.
your hand.
Right? It's like, alright, let me run across the city just to talk to someone.
Oh, Lord.
Look at that good pup. Oh man, I can't even get over there from this desert.
Back to the stables.
Oh yeah,
now.
I can't ride my chocobo in town. Prudes. So just that tiny little corner right there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
If chocobo were real, I would become a chocobo farmer. Look at that thing.
Be safe. Any luck?
He actually did come talk to the person.
Relax. What I asked
For some
her
reason I had to come too.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come...
And it's beyond my...
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine.
What are you getting at?
You said the Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect. He would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get it in hand. If you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities.
Bloody hell. That must be it. I don't suppose
Bloody
you know the
hell.
trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough.
Looks like I've got some learning to Clive. I hate to ask after all that you've done.
Ah, something else.
It's...
Limestone. Fun sight. I want to know if this is the answer.
I can't thank you. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terrace.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the...
Right you are.
Okay. No more side questing. Or digressing.
Ready, go?
After this, we will jump back into the main story. Usually they're a little bit more straightforward than this. I'd say my one complaint about this world is it feels very linear, the world itself. Like, you would think I have something that can fly, I should be able to jump over this and get to that area. Nice, William. What's the issue? Is it a fan?
That'll do, girl.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
Yes, they're quite
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots!
Silver platters, hanging lanterns, keep
We should get going soon.
Like it's only able to use half of it, or it's just smaller than you're used to? I guess it has a good heat sink then, if it's fanless. My last job, we upgraded to a fanless unit at the end. But people were complaining that the back where the heatsink was underneath, like they said, it was like hot to the touch. So we had to put like a silicone mat over it that like dispersed the heat once it got to the surface. Crazy. Linux can usually handle the a little bit less RAM than Windows can. Less nonsense going on in the background.
made from the stoutest stoneware.
Is the RAM where you can upgrade it though?
Neat and dark, fresh from the mill. My carpets have bright.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Wasn't sure how much you'd need.
Waste 3 gigs of 4? That's quite a bit.
You are one of the good ones. You and that merchant boat, she's got it now. Times. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil.
It's a fine-looking blade.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we?
The apprentice looks older than the master.
Do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves
Shouldn't be
a short
too
mark.
expensive to get new RAM for it though.
So certain.
RAM's pretty cheap these days, thankfully.
Found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
If it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies.
This guy's getting
Rule
schooled.
1 of any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is...
Well, thank you for that, William. I'm
possible.
sure Impy thanks you as well.
Only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an handful of your own.
I will.
I'd like to think that you're yourself when we chat as well, and I enjoy that.
Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
I like his attitude.
There goes a master, all right.
Yeah.
Looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
I'm used to running around for no good reason. Up, wrong. Let me get the
Your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll
screen capture. There we go.
finest carving knife you have ever seen.
I forgot that was set up like that. Didn't mean to jump scare anyone. Carving out a niche.
It's not Winnie, is it? Is Winnie the main one?
Honestly, I don't remember the witches' names.
Fred. Oh, now I gotta look.
Do it. Alright, let's travel to our main destination.
Yeah, so Winifred is the main sister. Oh, wow. Sarah Jessica Parker's name is Sarah. And then Mary.
Is the last name Cankers? Or no,
Sanderson.
Sanderson's. Cankers is from Ed and Eddie.
Cankers.
The Canker sisters, the three sisters.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
So, last I saw this guy, I utterly destroyed him in battle, took both his hands from him, and if it wasn't for someone intervening, he would no longer be breathing. But some mysterious dude just came up, punched him in the stomach, and threw him over his shoulder, and just like vanished.
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead.
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust.
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire
Sounds like me when I curse.
there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do?
He's not getting played like a fiddle at all.
I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. hurt you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Haven't seen that being yet. Drake's Fang. It's hard to stealth it with a doggo with you. Oh, look at that face. Into the darkness.
The beast been part of the Waluda army now. How the hell did that happen? They spotted us.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to dodge this. Orcish fodder. What a rank that is. I want to see what that big guy has. Yes.
So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Yeah, I imagine there's definitely a bigger guy in here than that. Still playing Rayman Legends tonight, William, or getting into something else? Alright, what we got here? Some big crystals. They haven't quite spelled it out yet, but it seems like in this world, there's certain people who have like magic native to them, but then normal people are able to use magic with crystals. You'll see like regular people just like lighting like fires and cigarettes with like a crystal, and then putting a crystal over like a pitcher and water just like pouring into the pitcher. I think it's a pretty interesting concept. I always like seeing the different ways magic is described in different like IPs. Like Impy and I were reading one called Witch Hat Adler. It's a manga. It's made by a famous DC artist though, so it's pretty unique looking. But anyways, the magic system in that is you have to have like a magic type of ink, and then if you have that ink, all you have to do is like be able to draw like the symbols perfectly. Alright, I'll be right back, everyone. Alright. Sorry about that. Something was blocking our daughter's camera, where you can watch her. She's 3 years old. So, just making sure it wasn't anything needing my attention. Impy is unblocking the view, though. So it's never happened before, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything weird going on. Alright. So far, all these people really have lived up to the name of Fodder.
To me, boy.
Guess we're all ready.
Alright. I love that there's a feature of letting your dog show you what direction you need to go. It's a neat navigation method.
Won't be going any further this way.
Guessing over there. I had guessed wrong.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Must be. Man, they got a lot of fodder. But when building a magic deck for orcs, I tended to have a lot of fodder as well, so I guess it's just the orcish way. Ooh, here we go. Let's see if this guy puts up a fight.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did they get in here? Nice try.
Can't even see his face. There we go. Quite the barrage, if I do say so myself. 38,000 is my highest soul so far. And this isn't going to make it to the second stagger, I don't think. Oh, I'm wrong. There's a second stagger.
It's over.
I do miss that sound in this game, so I have to play it myself sometimes. Alright, so we'll go up. I guess the big switch on the wall. Very crystally.
Flames. Come on, Torgal. Kuka never did do things by halves.
I hadn't done any stars yet, so just for shiggles, let's do that real quick. Alright. Just thinking maybe I should start doing that when I get a raid.
Let the trial begin.
I like where this is going.
What the hell?
Oh, get out of that. This guy looks like he's going to take a little bit more effort. So we shall give it to him. Okay, let's try to get past that 38,000. $42, almost 43. I'm about to say, that felt like a great combo. I wasn't looking at the numbers as they're going up.
Let's try. Too slow.
Oof. I French fried when I should have pizza. This one's not going to be nearly as effective, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, 13,000. That first one, that was brutal. I just noticed what his name was. I guess what I saw at the beginning was an attack. His name is Undertaker. That makes me sad to have to beat him. Boom. The Undertaker vanquished. That was my guy growing up.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Mythos. Coming to a store near you.
Did the orcs do this too?
I need to see if I can upgrade that ability. Because it hits so many times, but it feels like it does no damage. So I can, but what other abilities we got? Don't like it. Already had it. I'm using it. Alright. Oh, I can't upgrade while I'm in combat. Just in that second to think there, I realized that this is what I probably should focus on. Because that ability is mean AF. The best thing about it is, for a little insight, while you're doing the build up for it, it doesn't count down on the stagger meter, so you can really maximize your combos and damage output that way. Start off with that guy, get you a crazy combo at the beginning, and him with the power moves at the end.
Nice try.
Ooh.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Alright. I give. Where do I go? Oh, I didn't even see that door there. For some reason, this looked like a wall. Bravery. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the Bravery icon and defeat these targets quickly, or risk taking extra damage.
Nice try. Too slow.
New enemies approach. Story of my life.
All yours, Torgal.
Onward.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Ah, that's who the summon is. Well, it's gonna be fun to absorb Ultima.
Nice try.
I absorbed the Titan one, but you can only equip 3 at a time, and it just wasn't a playstyle that seemed that intriguing.
Too slow. Nice try.
Man, this Lich has a lot of health. Oh, I didn't realize that stacker bar. Of course. Well, let's give him the full whammy. That did it.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal.
Alright, let's do this boss. It's weird we're going to the Inner Sanctum because the Spawn comic I was reading earlier also was talking about that.
Nice try.
That should make short work of him.
That better be the last of them.
Alright, I'm hoping the rematch is going to be amazing.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much.
Kuka!
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Get away from her!
And he is getting played.
Benedicta! I'll kill you, Oswald!
Oh shit, he's priming.
For some reason that term just made me think of like people chugging the prime drink.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Titan versus Ifrit. position feels oddly magical. Whimsical, I guess, would be the word I'm looking for. Just compared to what we're seeing in front of us.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
Learn Brimstone. Stone's Throw. It's quite literal. Brimstone. Clive has learned the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold and release R2 and square to emit a violent explosion. Hold R2 and square longer to increase the explosion size and strength. Press X at any time to cancel the charge without triggering the explosion. Brimstone 2. Ifrit is invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone. Suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion.
Let's give this a try.
Cool. That should make battling with him a little bit more interesting. We're just waiting for it to charge up so that we can use it again. Nice. That's a useful ability. Maximum charge takes about half a bar, so if I can attack until we get to that, and then do it, we should get a nice little combo in the future. Cinematic dodge. Oh wow. Wasn't enough though. Alright. We get to finish him this time. Okay, that's new. It's weird how often I'm hearing about people eating rocks lately, but let's roll with it.
What the hell has he done?
Oh. This just went Kaju. Music.
Thunder, help me. It's too. Die! I'm coming, Kuka!
Oh yeah. This is cool. Most of the music, but always like a different gameplay style for a little bit. This reminds me of the fight of Sparta in, was it Devil May Cry 3 or 4? I don't remember. Except for way more intense. I think it's 4. That's a lot of damage.
I've got you now.
get the little charge attack in time, but we still got a decent amount of damage on him. Is this the same song, but just like a completely different like style, or is this a whole new awesome song? Nice. Finally did it the way I think they intended you to. We should be entering the final phase of this battle. disarmed him twice. Literally. Okay, I didn't see that there was a corner there. He's an angry fella.
Heads up, Hugo!
That'd be a great line for the final hit of the final boss. This game is over. Reminds me of a very intense version of that Gandalf versus Balrog scene. Infrit would of course be the Balrog in this situation. Guy is quite tenacious. There's something else I could really do to make those staggers count while the knife reform. I really thought his next attack was going to be that charge that he just did there. Oof, that was a long stretch. We'll have to go gear 5. Super Saiyan 3. And I've already absorbed the Titan's power, that's why I should be able to do everything that he does. Just in case you're wondering why he kept saying that and then being able to do new abilities. KO! Titan slain. Whew, what a battle. Okay, so I think he might finally be dead this time. Only had to cut his hands off 3 times and completely pound him into the dirt 4 times.
Is that you, Baltimore? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Yeah, that was a bunch of craziness.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
So after the cinematic, I am going to raid out. But I do want to get back to the at least non-cinematics.
The death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
From stone to sand. Holy Order of the Knights Dragoon.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
Doesn't have to be rude.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. That you were my master. But alas,
I will always be your loyal servant.
should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly! Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and... Ah!
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
Plot twist.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
We don't get to hear the tale? Indeed. Alright. Alright, no thank you, man. Thank you, Impy. Out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Alright. So that is where we are going to call it for tonight. Let's see where our percentage is on the game. 68%. I started at 67. Sometimes it takes a little while to update. But I will do my best to grind out this week. Night Pain. I'm actually cutting the stream off now at 2, so I'm going to be raiding out to Mr. Azrael Steel. But thank you for the raid, Pain. Appreciate you lurking, chatting, all that good stuff. I hope you have a wonderful weekend at Fair. Look forward to seeing all the updates on Monday. If anyone is here who doesn't already follow Pain, make sure to do that. My favorite streamer. But we are going to be raiding out, so those who are on YouTube, this is where I say goodnight. We're going to end that, and then we will raid out on Twitch. So have a great night, y'all. William, you have a good one.